Good morning, children. In previous class, we were seeing about the parts of the leaf, isn't it? Yes, you know about the different parts of the leaf. Now we'll recall about it and next proceed to the venation part. Okay. So the parts of the leaf consist of mainly three parts. That is the leaf base, petiole, and lamina. Okay, children. Let's see here. This is the stem of the plant. This forms the stem of the plant. This is the petiole. And this is the lamina. This is the midrib. These are veins and these are veinlets. Okay, so the leaf that I have drawn here is what you see here. You can observe the different parts of the leaves as the first one is leaf base and this one petiole. The stalk of the leaf is called as petiole. The part of the leaf where it attaches to the stem, this is the stalk. Where it attaches to the stem, it is called as leaf base, and the stalk of the leaf is called petiole, and the expanded portion of the leaf, this is called as completely as lamina or leaf blade. Leaf lamina or leaf blade. And the leaf lamina is divided again into three parts. They are midrib, veins and veinlets. What are they? Midrib, veins and these are called as veinlets. Is it clear? So these are the parts of the leaf. You have already learnt in the previous class about this, isn't it? If you now, I am going to show some of the leaves to you so that you can understand the variations in different leaves. Already you have seen some of them. Again I am showing you. So this is the leaf of tadi. Okay. You say, isn't you might have seen in your surroundings. This is the leaf of Parijatam night flowering jasmine. And the other leaf I am showing now, this is of peepal. Is it clear? This also you might have seen. So this different varieties of leaves that you are seeing now. And the other leaf also I want to show you. You might have known this leaf of banana, isn't it? Plantain leaf. Can you observe this leaf now, children? So this is leaf of banana or plantain. Okay, plantain plant leaf. So hope you have observed the veins present in plantain and tadi. You can observe that they are parallel here. See here the veins. These are the branch-like structures you can see in the leaf lamina. This is the lamina of the leaf. Here you can see the branch or the hair-like structures over here. These are the branches that arise from the midrib. In banana leaf, they are arranged in this manner, isn't it? So, like a feather you can see here, pinnate, isn't it? So, by pinnate, both sides you can see in the banana leaf. Okay, so here in the tadi leaf, you can see it's in the vertical position, all are parallel to one another. They are not connecting to one another, isn't it? So, you can see that they are parallel to one another, but this is a leaf of Parijatam and the other one peepal I have shown you. If you observe this leaf, you can see that the leaf, you can see the network like arrangement. See here the veins. Easily here at the back side you can observe easily the network like arrangement of the veins and veinlets. Okay. So this type of arrangement of the veins over the leaf lamina is called as venation. What is it called as, children? It's called as venation. What is venation? That not only the network like arrangement, the arrangement of the veins in the lamina. So in some leaves it is like network and in some leaves it is arranged parallelly. So the venation is arrangement of veins in the leaf lamina. Arrangement of veins in the leaf lamina. It's called as venation. Okay, so in some of the leaves, the veins are arranged parallelly, as in case of plantain or banana leaf. And in some of the leaves like people and other leaves, you can see that they are arranged. Network like arrangement is seen in this type of leaves, as in hibiscus also you can see this type of network like arrangement, isn't it? Neem also you can see this type of arrangement. So the arrangement of the leaves where you see like a network like arrangement of veins. Network like arrangement of veins in the leaf lamina tells us that it shows reticulate venation. What is the type of venation it is called as? Reticulate venation. If the veins are arranged parallelly to one another, as in case of banana or the grass, you might have seen the grass also, isn't it, children? So here you see this grass. It's also the veins are arranged parallelly to one another. If you can observe, careful observation tells us it shows the parallel arrangement of the veins. So parallel arrangement of the veins in the leaf lamina of veins in the leaf lamina tells us that it shows parallel venation. What is the type of venation it's called as? Parallel venation. Did you understand that there are two types of venations in the leaves? What are they? One is reticulate venation and the other one is parallel venation. Okay, children? So now you can also know this type of venation, that is network like arrangement or parallel arrangement of the leaf, when you stress or put the leaf over the papers and press it with your hand, keeping on a table. If you press like this, okay, see here, if you press, keep this on the table, I am showing here, and press. If you press, and then you can observe its parts over the leaf. Is it the veins and veinlets can easily observe as a stretch marks. Okay, so you can easily draw the picture of the reticulate venation. Okay, so that is about the reticulate venation. So you can draw this type of venation by pressing the leaf over the white paper. Easily you can draw this type of venation. So this type of venation is reticulate venation. What is this type of venation? Reticulate venation. And what is the type of venation that you see in the banana or a grass or tadi? So you can see this type of arrangement, isn't it? They are not connected to one another. The veins are not connected to one another here. Okay, children? So by this you can understand that these leaves show parallel venation. What do they show? They show parallel venation. They are not connected to each other. So like this. They are parallel to one another. So in grass also, if you see, they are like this, isn't it? So grass also, they are not connected to one another. They show parallel venation. Okay. So like in grass, maize, paddy, what more you can see the parallel venation? I showed you banana also, isn't it? Banana, and also in sugarcane also you can see the parallel venation. Like that you can give the examples through your observation in your surroundings of different leaves, if you observe, you can find the leaves with reticulate venation and parallel venation. One thing you can understand that you have already learned through the types of root systems, that if the seed is based on the type of the seed, whether it is a monocot or a dicot. So if the plants are monocotyledons, have the seeds with monocotyledons, then the type of root system, mostly it is a fibrous root system, and the leaves may be mainly being having the parallel venation. Okay, so if the plants are having the dicot, that's with the seeds with the dicots, so if they are the enclosed with the seeds of dicotyledons and the plant is dicot plant, then the leaves are contains the reticulate venation. It can be proved easily with your observation also, and it is true to find out that the leaves with reticulate venation have taproot system, and the leaves with parallel venation have fibrous root system. Okay, children, and the plants generally, the dicots have reticulate venation, and the monocots generally have the parallel venation. So it's a simple example to identify the plants, whether the leaves are with the identification of the leaves, whether the plant is dicot or monocot. Is it clear, children? So that is about the venation and types of venation. Now you are going to answer the questions that are asked in your textbook. So see the activity, children, page number 18. Here, all of you open your textbooks and see the page number 18, where you can see the different leaves. You have to write here in the table activity 7. You have to write the different names of the plants and also the type of venation you have seen. I have shown you the different leaves of the different plants. This is peepal leaf with reticulate venation. This is Parijatam, night flowering jasmine with reticulate venation. Network-like arrangement is shown, so it is reticulate venation. It is the leaf of tadi, so it contains parallel venation. The veins are parallel to one another, so it is parallel venation. So this is grass, so it has the veins. See, observe carefully, they are parallel to one another. So the leaves are parallel, they show parallel venation in grass. And also I shown you this banana. Isn't it? Banana leaf also contains the veins with parallel venation. What is the leaves? See the leaf carefully. It shows parallel venation. The leaves veins are parallelly arranged to one another. So if you observe the leaves in your surroundings, you can write down the names and write down which type of venation does it belongs to. So this is an exercise that you have to do today. Okay, children? So that you have to write the exercise. How you have to write down the notes in your... While writing the notes for this, you write the types of venation as heading. Types of venation. What are the different types of venation? The different types of venation are reticulate venation and parallel venation. Reticulate venation and parallel venation. You have to draw the diagrams of reticulate venation and parallel venation. Draw diagrams. That is the exercise for today. Okay. First you have to draw the diagrams. Next you have to draw the table. You have to draw the table in such a manner. Second question, serial number, name of the plant that you have observed, observation part. Okay. So you have observed some of the leaves now, isn't it? You have to write it now. Venation, which type of venation it is? Whether it is parallel venation or reticulate venation. Parallel or reticulate. Now you know the reticulate venation contains network-like arrangement of veins. Network arrangement of veins is seen here. Here veins are parallelly arranged. Veins are parallel to one another. So this, if you have in your mind, you can easily write down this. Okay. So 5 plants, you take the examples of the 5 leaves of the 5 plants and you write whether which plant contains, whether the leaf contains parallel venation or reticulate venation. Firstly, I have shown you this people. Next, banana or plantain. Arati chettu we say in Telugu, isn't it? Plantain. And thirdly, you take it grass. Next,